tab. Also, make sure to follow me so you never miss an episode of the Philip Scott audio experience. So, ladies and gentlemen, definitely want to thank you for continuing to support the Philip Scott audio experience. And, some of you leave messages by voice here. And the next few podcasts, I'm going to be responding to a few of them because it brought up some good topics that we can talk about. So we have one sister that sent me a message, and it was referring to the Karens. Now, the Karens, we've been on the Karens like white on rice. We've been talking about the Karens. We have been exposing everything the Karens have been doing, and that has been a great thing. But this sister, I want you to listen to her message because we're going to have to correct our sister a little bit because the sister's wrong, but let's go ahead and roll that clip.
I know I'm pretty late, but I am a Black woman, and I just wanted to say that no, Karen does not just refer to white women. Karen refers to anyone who feels like they are entitled, anyone who feels like they are better than anyone just for being, just for living. That is what a Karen is. On a man, it's called a Darren. Just wanted to put that out there. That's why these white women can't say that it is racist. It's not racist in any way. I've seen lots of Asian, Black, Hispanic, and every other cultural difference in Karen situations. So just so we know and be educated about that, a Karen is anyone who feels like they are supposed to get their way just because they are alive.
Here's a clip from the sister. Now, I think she's conflating what a Karen is versus just a woman that has an attitude, a woman that's entitled, a woman that think her poop don't stink, right? She don't really understand the depth of a Karen and how Karen is linked to the white supremacist system. But let's get to what she was talking about. Sure, any woman could have a nasty attitude. Sure, any woman that feels entitled and feel everything should be going her way and everybody should be worshiping at her feet. Sure, you can find that in any group of people. I've seen that, okay? It don't matter about the color. Sure, it's out there. And that's why I don't like when people try to say, well, only Black women have attitude, because that's a freaking lie. Because I've seen white women have more attitude than Black women. I've seen Hispanic women have attitude. I've seen Asian. I've seen all kinds of women have attitude. But no, let's get back to what she was focusing on, the Karen. And I know some of you may be listening to this and say, okay, this sister trying to cape for the Karens out here. Let me explain to my sister that may listen to this podcast why Black women in particular, because I'm going to talk about Black women. I'm not going to talk about these other groups of women. I'm going to talk about Black women. Black women can never, ever, 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 ever be a Karen. Let me tell you why. 9 times out of 10, even if it's an entitled Black woman, I don't see Black women going up to random people and asking them, who are you? Why are you here? Can I see some ID? Like I know everybody in the neighborhood, but I don't know you. Black women don't do that. I have not seen Black women on the norm do that, whether it's your sister that's from the hood or your bougie Black women. Never seen that, period. Okay? Black women do not have the system of white supremacy backing them up at all. How could a Black woman be a Karen? Karen is a weapon in a system of white supremacy, okay? If you notice, they use the Karens to do a lot of dirt while their man sit back and watch. I don't know if you saw that clip of that woman that was painting over that Black Lives Matter mural in California. Of course, her and her husband was arrested for hate crime. And he sat up there and let his wife paint over it while he was standing there watching. Now, let me tell you why they do that. They know that if he do it, then it's easier to go attack him. But if you use her, see, she's, white supremacy, the soft side of white supremacy, you understand? And if you go attack her physically, now you're attacking a woman. See, it's a little different going to attack a man. See, this stuff that they're doing, they've been doing this for hundreds and hundreds of years. She has been used to get up underneath movements. She has been used to lie and cause all kinds of dissension. How many Black men have been hung behind the lies of these Karens in history? Now, how many white men have been hung by the lies of so-called Black Karens? Where that's at? Where's the equivalent of Black Wall Street done to white people based off the word of a black woman? Where's that at? Because we don't see that. So you have to understand, my sister, when it comes to the Karens, Karens out here is literally a virus too. It is a pandemic too. It's been a pandemic for hundreds and hundreds of years upon black people. These Karens harass black women on the job all the freaking time. I've seen it, and I'm not even a black woman. I've seen it. How they look at you funny, ridicule you, you change your hair. These are the same women that you feel like, oh man, I better watch how I change my hair, because it's not so much the white man care how your hair looks. They the one go complaining to the white man, why hair like that? Okay, it makes me feel uncomfortable. Trust me, she is the one that stir up her man more than anything else. I'm telling you this. She's the one that's raising Dylan Roof. How many Dylan Roofs have black women raised? That's not the norm. All these KKK members, who raised them? Black women don't raise that. How could you be a Karen? How could black women be considered a Karen? Black women can't say, like that Amy Cooper chick said to that dude, Christian Cooper, that don't want to file charges on that Karen, the Central Park Karen. I'm going to say that you're an African-American man and threatening me, because she understands the power of saying that. She knows I have the system of white supremacy to back me up. I got a whole police department that will kill you on the spot based off of my word. So don't let me say that you're threatening me, because I know that NYPD and whatever race soldiers department out there is going to go and kill you. Black women don't have that kind of power to tell a white man, hey, I'm going to say you're a white man and you're threatening me. You get what I'm saying? Her word is believed even when she's lying. Black women's word unbelieved. How could black women be a Karen? Black women don't have no power at all in the system of white supremacy. The Karens have power that backs them up. You have to understand that, my sister. Karen is related to the white supremacist power structure. Black women or any other group of women that you mentioned don't have that. So this is why black women cannot be a Karen. And as a black woman, let's say this. You sitting up here caping for the Karens over here, but these Karens not caping for you. Why are you caping, my sister? See, this is that slave mentality that we have. It is. And it's so deep and ingrained into black people, the slave mentality that, oh my God, Miss Ann they really getting on Miss Ann. Oh, I gotta protect her. That's what you just done in that message, my sister. You literally going and trying to protect Miss Ann and say, oh, black women could be a Karen too, and Asians and this one and that. You get what I'm saying? No other race is coming in right now caping for Karen, because every other race of woman outside of their own know they have dealt with Karens. They know that. Asian women have dealt with them. Hispanic women have dealt with them. Arab women have dealt with them. Native American, black women, whatever group, they have dealt with Karens. Everyone has dealt with them. How many times I've seen videos of the Karens going up to Hispanics and say, hey, you need to speak English in this country. This is English. They dealt with them. I've seen the video telling Asians the same thing. But they not sit up here saying, hey, Asians could be Karens too. We got to stop that as black people. This is why 2/3 of us not going to make it. Anytime, listen, Karen has been flying underneath the radar for a long time. For a long, long time. And now it's time for her to be exposed. And here comes some black folk who want to cape and try to say, oh, we could be Karens too. And when coming to be a Karen, it's not really about your color, it's about your actions. But that color deal links to white supremacy. We got to stop this as black people caping. We got to stop all this. I'm trying to save Massa. I'm trying to save Miss Ann. I mean, you acting on that meritorious manumission. No, you're not gonna get no brownie points for that. We living in a different time period right now. They're sitting up there crying about quote unquote cancel culture. Now I'm gonna talk about that in the podcast. because they mad that black people now have the ability to shame you like they used to do. They mad about black people now, quote unquote, blackballing you like they normally would do. You understand what I'm saying? So please, we are not laying off of Karen because Karen has caused riots in our community. Karen has caused lynchings in our community. We are not laying off of her. And she's still providing the videos every freaking day for people to report on, including myself. And so every time a Karen do something, you doggone right, I'm going to report on what a Karen is doing. Because let's talk about it. A few years ago on YouTube, anytime a quote unquote hood rat would do something, everybody would talk about it. Oh, look at these hood rats, hood rats, hood rats. Okay. I'm glad nobody's talking about that no more because they are not the destructive force of the world. Yes, they do some things that I don't agree with. Yes, I've said this before. I don't like how the females move. The ones that's abusive, okay? The ones that abuse children, like that one video that one chick was celebrating, talking about, I'm so happy that CPS took my 7 kids. That video that I saw, that was a sick video, right? But if you look at that situation, all that was created by white supremacy because you took all the men out of the home. When you broke up the black family structure, it created that. If we really going to talk about it. So why would you sit up here and say black women could be Karens? No. Black women cannot be a Karen. Black women don't have the power of Karen. Black women don't have any kind of system backing them up anywhere in the world. Even on the continent of Africa, black women are not Karens. In the Caribbean, black women are not Karens. Because black women have more sense. Black women not trying to harass you like that. I haven't met one black woman in my life walk up to me and asking me what I'm doing out here. When did I move here? Hey, can I see some ID? Who do you know? I've never had a black woman in my life do that. And you, sister, probably never did that to anybody in your life. So please, ain't no way, shape, or form black women can be Karen. Once again, I'm going to say this. We need to recognize our slave mentality. And that is a slave mentality to protect Massa and Miss Ann when you see them getting dealt with just righteousness. Because it's not unrighteousness that was coming upon them now. This is righteous indignation. Understand? This is righteous anger because of the evil has been done to us for a long time. So don't get in that mode. Oh my God, I can't stand to see Miss Ann. You know, they shaming Miss Ann and oh my God, I don't know what to do. I mean, we do the same thing. Why are you saying it to her? No. Get rid of the slave mentality. That goes for all people. I'm not talking about just one. The slave mentality is in every group. Trust me on that. Thank you for listening to the Philo Scott audio experience. I hope you